Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to show you another entry in the 3-ring journal that I was doing for the Summerween project. May have gotten my paper on there a little bit crooked. Let's fix that, I hope. Nope, we're going to have to leave it slightly crooked. Anyhow, it's okay. It's my journal, it's my journey. What I'm doing is a waterfall, and I'm going to show you the tutorial for how I did this after I show you how it works. Okay, so this is, like, again, in the ring bound journal for the Decorate Your Life Summerween August project shares, and I will give you in the description box the link to everything Sandi. I will give you a link to our design team members, and also you can get a link to my 15% off your discount at checkout. Now, as far as I know, that applies to the on sale stuff as well. Okay, so kicking this off, let me show you how this works. Now, I'm not completely finished, because in the back side I'm going to add some bright paper where you can journal on it. But you hold this little piece right here, see, a little whale tail tab. Now let me bring it down and show you that it flips up, 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 down, 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 down. Isn't that so cool? One more time. Up, 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 down, 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 down. I love it. Okay, so if you want to make this, let me tell you what you need. You need one rectangular piece of paper, and I have my pieces set aside here like this. You need 5 squares. You call the size. It does not matter. You are driving. It is your decision. So I'm going to just put this in here because it goes on this page. I had so much fun with this, guys. Now, it was a little difficult for my first time. Oh God, I thought I got it upside down. I was about ready to cry. Honest to God. Real tears. So, anyhow, put that in there. And then this page will go here. And again, it just flips up. I just thought that was the coolest idea. Best one yet. I mean, not best idea, but best actual one I've done. Okay, so you're going to take your rectangular, no, you can trim it up at the end, but you're going to take your rectangular paper, okay, so this one's going to come down. I'm not too sure here. That's the bottom. This piece goes on here. Okay, and then we're going to mark it. Can I see that? Okay, we're going to mark it here. Okay, just like that. Okay, and then we're going to put that on the 2, and we're going to go 1/8 of an inch. 1, 1/8 of an inch. Did I do an 1/8? 3/4. No. 3/8. 3/8. I'm sorry. Okay, so then we're going to go 3/8 again. So that's going to give us 1, 2. 3. 4. 5. All right, so we're going to go ahead and burnish those. This should be enough, I hope. I hope I didn't mess it up. If not, you just add another square. So there's 1. This is the one that gets glued. 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Yeah. I did 1 too many. So we're going to have, well, actually, I could leave that one. We could go 1, 2, 3, 4. There should be one more black square here somewhere. Not, we'll make some, and I will show you how this goes. We'll just cut 2 more. I want it to be right. We need it to be correct. Let's see if this is 2.5 by 2.5. Almost. There's 2.5. 2.5. Did I say I just needed 1 more? Let me cut 2 just to be sure. Let me cut 2 just for good measure, right? Okay. So now we have this guy. This one will go here. It's a little small, but that's all right. I think we can make it work. This one will go here. This one goes here. This one goes here. This one goes here. And that'll work there. Okay. So basically what you're going to do, I glued this one last, and I'll show you why. On this one, you're going to need, and this is the bottom piece, and it's so much easier, I think, if you do this piece first. Okay, so you're going to put this piece around, right? Can you guys follow? You're going to put this piece around, and then you're going to fold it over, right? It's better if you go, to me, about halfway or even a little farther up, because it's going to be your pulling piece, your pull tab. Okay. Then you barely measure. Now remember, it goes around the back side. This piece does not get glued, only the front. Okay, this piece gets glued. Come on, glue. Work with me. Come on, glue. Well, I'm trying, guys. Okay. I'm want to do it this way because I think that's how I did. Come on already. This is crazy. Why isn't it working with me? And I may have to refer to my completed piece. Oh, let's see, because this piece needs to be able to slide. Oh, I know what I did wrong, guys. Sorry. This piece comes down to here. Okay. I almost messed up this piece. Okay, so you fold it over. Remember, this is your first piece. You fold it over. I am so sorry. So it looks like this, right? The shortest side being the front side. And then this piece goes around the back and over the front. And it does get glued down, all of it. And in the tutorial I watched, they did it just slightly different. And I felt like that was a lot of unnecessary work. So we're going to glue this tab. Whoops. Oh, that's not good. Gotta get that dried off. We cannot have it on that back at all. Okay, this piece goes over the front. This piece goes over the front. Okay, so this is going to be our mechanism. This is our mechanism. So this is our sliding piece. That's the last one. We'll trim this bottom piece when the time comes, but this is our piece right there. Okay, so now this guy gets glued on here to hide that piece, but don't go over your crease. See my crease? My score? Don't go over that one. Stay above this one. Okay, but it does go here. Just like so. Get it kind of even there, Rhonda. I know it's just for show, but maybe I'll use it. Okay, so then the next one goes here. Again, not above the line. But you're only gluing it on this one, you're only gluing to that scored section. Okay, remember this piece has to slide. That piece has to be able to slide up. Okay, and slide back down. Alright, so the next one is going to go on this little scored line. See it right there? Just below. And then the next one on this one. So if you're an over glue person like me, I really like to glue it down. Be careful because this isn't a good spot to be super glue lady. Just a little bit. See, I kind of went overboard right there. Okay, this one goes, whoops, goes here. Okay, and then your last one goes right here. And you can get that right even with the edge on this guy if you want. Okay. Now then, this is the piece that gets glued to your paper, right? And then this guy, oops, this guy we can trim. We don't need it that long. Does not need to be that long, so we'll just make it right there. Okay, so this would be what gets glued down on your page. You're going to need something to pull. Go with the black. So then your whale tail tab goes on this very last one, right there. You don't want too much interference here. Oh, come on now. Stay where you're put. Okay, slide it over a little bit. There's our guy. I just finished gluing, and I did kind of rush through this. It's not perfect. This is my prototype. All right, now remember, this piece is what gets glued to your page. I should put this in my book of ideas, shouldn't I? What did I do? It's my big book of ideas. Is this it? Is this it right here? Nope, that's my sewing journal. Here's my big book of ideas. Okay, so then just this strip, guys, gets glued in the book. And this one I did cover well but not over glue. Okay, cover well but not over glue, and then it gets glued in your book. We go. Hopefully that's dry, and then you pull. Whoops, I didn't let it dry. It's always a good idea to let it dry. Maybe we'll put it on the next page just to be safe. I didn't let it dry. Waterfall. Give that a chance to dry. I did use some fairly heavy cardstock. All right, let me clean my glue up. Find my glue stopper. And there you have it. So that is our waterfall, guys. Okay, so then this piece, this pulls like that. What happened here? My first one was way better. Okay, what are we doing wrong? There we go. Okay, you get bent. What did I do wrong? Oh, I didn't give myself enough room. That's okay. It's a prototype. That's what I did wrong. This should not be... Yeah, that's what I did wrong, but that's okay. You guys get the idea. Don't glue. See, this should have been able to move up. And I think my stuck point, there we go. There. There's my stuck point. Okay. So then this comes up. Come on. I just needed to work with it a little. I think my glue in the back dried wrong. Let me get my bone folder maybe. Yeah, I did it right. So it is safe to follow my instructions. Just make sure you've burnished each piece really well. Yep, that's what it was. Yeah, it works. Just gotta work with it. Okay, that's it, guys. For tonight. Come on, go down. There we go. All right, ready? Like magic. This I definitely gotta work with. It's that last piece that just doesn't wanna. I know what I did, and I can fix it. This piece is where I messed up. This piece right here should be further down. Yep. That's exactly what I did wrong. Okay, so this piece, make sure it goes all the way to the bottom. Sorry about that. Heck of a tutorial, huh? But this piece goes all the way to the bottom. And it will be the last one right here, okay? Got it backwards. This piece goes down here to the bottom. I knew I had done something wrong when I did something wrong. Okay, so we'll use this one. So remember, cut that in half. We need to cut that in half because it's a very small little. Okay, so you've glued all your parts. Everything's glued. You got your last one on the last one, this one, this one, this one. So it looks like this, right side up, okay? We glued that top one, we glued that second one, third one, fourth one, last one. This one gets glued to the bottom, okay? So it comes like this. Then this guy goes underneath to the bottom, not the top. Okay, so it gets folded over a little bit further up. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't mean to fudge that, but this is reality. Okay, slide it up. You gotta make sure this piece is all the way down. Right, we're gonna go almost to the bottom. And it's kind of hard to see, okay? But I'm gonna bend these pieces up. This is the very last piece, okay? So we're gonna glue this. Sorry for my reach. We're gonna glue this piece down. Just like that, okay? Then we're going to glue this other piece on top of here. And then trim. All right, this will work much better now. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Okay, so we're still going to glue the very back piece. And will it work right there? Yeah, actually it will. It'll still work there. It's a little high up, but it'll still work. Now we'll let that dry. Okay. second to grab. Now let's try it. Ready? Let's go. This goes over. What did I do now? I know that worked. Oh, darn it, it's catching on my whale tail tab. Well, one thing or another. That's all. It's just catching on my whale tail tab. Make note of that, folks. Okay, so now look. Perfect. And there we go. Now, if you wanted, you could probably do the same on that top piece, as long as you're not binding the back. And what I mean by that is you could probably glue that down, right? Nope, you cannot. All right, that's how it goes. Sorry for the confusion. Perfect. Now, let me show you the one that worked out great, my first one. And if you have any confusions, I can redo the tutorial. No problem. See this one? My very first one. It worked out sparkling late. Perfect. And that is how the other one is supposed to work. Tips of the trick, or tricks of the trade, are not to allow, don't cut this piece too short. Give yourself enough space for all of that to flip down. Okay? Burnish your hinges really well, and it'll work. And eventually that'll lay down really well. Okay, so it's your last piece. You glue to this piece, but not your back. Any questions? Leave them in the comment. All right, guys, thanks for watching, subscribing, and hanging in there for this extra long video. Bye, guys. I appreciate all of you.